I'd like to start off by congratulating you all on your academic achievements. Today we celebrate our successes in embracing the challenges of being a student athlete and persevering to achieve greatness. We all know the dedication, balance, and sacrifices we've made to reach success in and outside the lines. It is my privilege to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Stephen McGiunness. Mr. McGiunness is a business executive and active supporter of young people's education and career development at Fordham and elsewhere. A son of the Bronx who grew up near the Rose Hill campus, he earned his bachelor's degree and MBA at Fordham and served as a vice president at Citicorp and as a partner at Goldman Sachs, where he held senior roles including co-chief operating officer of the investment management division. More recently, he served as senior managing director with Strategic Value Partners, an investment management firm located in Greenwich, Connecticut. While he may be known for a successful career on Wall Street, his real impact can be felt in the hearts of many young people who he has helped provide the opportunity to grow up and achieve their dreams. Mr. McGiunness's passion, dedication, and leadership has been manifested in countless ways throughout the community. He has generously supported Fordham for many years, serving on the President's Council and the Board of Trustees, making scholarship gifts, and sharing his business expertise with students. He has received numerous accolades and awards, including the 2017 Fordham Founders Honoree Award. He has also chaired the board at Cardinal Spellman High School, his alma mater, and serves with his wife Anne on the board of Next Gen Face, an organization that helps children and adults born with craniofacial disorders. Demonstrating his belief in the value of diversity, he served as advisory board chairman for the Institute for Leadership, Excellence, and Academic Development, or iLead, which is a college preparatory program serving 6 Catholic high schools in Harlem and in the Bronx. Through his incredible benevolence to the community, he has devoted his time to continue to make a positive impact on the lives of so many individuals. So without further ado, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Stephen McGiunness.
Good morning, everybody, and it's an honor to be here. I had the good fortune to sit next to Father Daly. He said, don't dare go over 10 minutes, so I won't. Today, the topic is about giving back, and I think there are a couple of things that, or almost a couple of secrets, if you will, about doing that and what that means. Very naturally, in your course of day-to-day activities, you all really are probably doing it already to an even greater extent than you would imagine. If I could see a show of hands, how many seniors in the room at the table? And how many freshmen? Okay. I'm not neglecting the sophomores and the juniors, but when you think about the seniors, when you come in and as you go through your 4 years and you're wrapping up here, and especially on athletic teams, how many times when you were a freshman did you turn to an upperclassman to get help with any myriad of issues or questions or try to get any kind of just assistance in getting through those first few weeks, months, semester, and year? Very common thing that you're doing all the time. And again, for those seniors who've had the good fortune to benefit from those upperclassmen as they made their way through, it is happening constantly. And the single most important thing you can do is listen to all of the people around you. The world seemingly is getting tougher and tougher day by day. When I was a young kid roaming this campus for over 50 years, by the way, since we grew up just a few blocks west, it didn't seem like it was as difficult as it was today, although I can't say that it was necessarily such an easy thing. But the bottom line is I had all kinds of people looking out for me, and not just my parents or not just my siblings. In that beautiful, blissful state, also known as ignorance, that I was in, I didn't really realize it. As you mature and as you go on, you realize the different inputs and facts and moments that people share with you and help guide you and help shape you. So the single most important thing, again, as you go through and make your way on this passage through life, is to try and be aware of those. And then naturally, it is an instinct in most of us to try and do the same or kind of repay that small favor. And it can be very, very simple, just as sitting down with somebody, returning a phone call, getting back to someone, or even something more dramatic. Somebody may need some real help. The odds are 99.5% of the time you can't solve the issue or answer the question. But just by listening, you will help them tremendously. As you go on in life, find something you like. Find something you like. Find something, hopefully in your career. It's not likely to be your first job, probably not your second, maybe. You may not find that thing till much later. But find it, dive in, as Dave said, in or out, okay? And another very wise person, I'm not sure exactly, a lot of people take credit for it, but they often say, there is no try. There is do or not do. Very, very important. And the main thing, and how to get started, there's no formula, there's no plan, there's no book. Just participate, get involved, find something you like, speak to somebody, find something that will interest you and keep you coming back. I've had the good fortune, as I mentioned, to be around this campus a very long time. For some reason, I keep coming back. I really like it here. I love it here. And I think all of you will feel, to certain degrees, that same thing. And you'll understand how important it was. And that friend, teammate, teacher, dean, other administrator, somebody you saw working in Lombardi Center every day, whoever, really had an influence to some degree. And there's so many people that I was very fortunate enough to have in my life that did that. The other very important thing is that go through life with open ears as well as open eyes, but again, listening. The single most important thing, I've read a lot of stuff on this topic, but what people like to do most is talk about themselves. And just giving them that solace and that time, you can't realize and you have no idea what another person is going through at any minute or any time. They may seem to have it together like you can't believe, and the opposite is sometimes true. So when you take that moment to spend with them, it can have a benefit that you will never understand. And the other great secret, or the other great hidden gem of just being involved in that form of giving back, is you will receive back many multiples of whatever you have given over that time. And you will be grateful and thankful when you get that call, or you haven't seen somebody in a couple of years, and say, you know, I had a tough time that day. And you'll say, I don't really remember. You say, yeah, but it didn't matter. You sat with me. God bless and good luck with the rest of the year. Thank you.